I'm not giving you early termination. You're going to do every bit of the 8 years that you're on for this probation. I mean, what you did was awful. You stole from an elderly person, and that engagement ring cost that person $15,000. And how much did you pawn it for?
I don't even remember. It's been a few years now.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. You commit a crime, and for you, it's like, oh, I'm done. I don't even remember.
I just want to put this past me and then just...
Welcome to What Had Happened Was,
where we take a peek into actual court cases and give you commentary based on our unique perspective and experiences, and also give you informational tips and tricks to help you avoid a what had happened situation.
Before we get started, give us a thumbs up, a tasteful comment, subscribe to the channel to be notified of every video as they come out.
All right, so there's a request for early termination on your case. I'm not inclined to give you early termination. I mean, what you did was awful. And there's a concern with you working with the elderly, which is what I put in here, that you're not allowed to have any work with vulnerable persons, any elderly people. So you want to be terminated early. Why should I do that?
Because, I mean, yes, I understand what I did was wrong. But I've never violated probation. I've never failed a drug test. I hold a steady job, and it's not even in the medical field anymore. I've been doing good. I know what I do. I just want to put this past me and then just move forward with myself, better myself for my kids and myself.
Kids or baby goats? I wish people would stop
My children.
Thank you. I wish people would stop using the word kids for children. The complainant wants to move forward too, but you know why the complainant can't really move forward? They don't have their engagement ring. So where's their engagement ring?
I'm not sure.
Find their engagement ring, and then maybe I'll consider early termination.
It was, I don't know what they said, what happened with it, but I know it was, from my understanding, it was pawned in a pawn shop or something.
Well, this is an engagement ring that you're responsible for. So what do you mean? You're saying you're understanding that it was pawned in the pawn shop. You're acting like some phantom did that. Who pawned it in the pawn shop?
Myself.
All right, so where is their engagement ring? They want their engagement ring. You're before me saying you want your probation terminated early because you're ready to move on with your life. Correct. She wants her engagement ring. And since this is an elderly person, that means that engagement ring, they probably had it since who knows where.
She's here to get released from probation, like she's been doing all the right things, but she forgot one crucial point. She hasn't done anything to provide a restitution for the person that she actually wronged. She's like, I've been working and I've been doing this and I've been taking care of my children and all this other stuff, but you haven't given back the thing that you took.
This is a perfect example of unaccountability. She's not holding herself accountable. She's like, I'm doing now. Let's move on. Come on.
But I'm doing good now.
Let's move on.
How long? And that engagement ring cost that person $15,000. And how much did you pawn it for?
I don't even remember. It's been a few years now.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. You commit a crime. And for you, it's like, oh, I'm done. I don't even remember.
No.
If you didn't know better, you would think that she was the person that got the wrong done to her.
Right. She's the victim.
Like she's the victim.
Yeah. And you hear, I'm ready to move on. I've done probation. I've been reporting on time. Why can't I just stop and, just end this now so I can go back in my life and live with my kids?
Or her children.
My children.
Kids and baby goats.
Baby goats. That's true. Because that's exactly what she just said. I don't remember. Can we just
so
move
you
on?
Went and stole somebody's ring. Stole somebody's ring that to you it was just like, oh, it's a ring. Come to find out the ring is worth $15,000, which and whatever time it was bought, that's the amount the person paid for it. That
Back
doesn't mean how
then.
much it's worth now.
Wow.
And
Inflation.
you pawned it for
Jeez.
whatever amount of money they gave you. And whoever pawned it took that ring probably was like, oh, this is a good diamond. And they probably they wife is probably wearing that ring now.
It's not.
Yeah. I'm not giving you early termination. You're going to do every bit of the 8 years that you're on for this probation. And you need to sit and think about the engagement ring that you stole from an elderly person when they allowed you into their home to take care of them and you went and pawned it.
So that's why she wants in probation, because it's 8 years. She got to get 8 years probation for stealing an old person's ring and pawning it.
Person's ring. And if she steps 1 foot out of line, if she gets a traffic ticket, she could wind up in jail for the next few years. And that's why she's trying to get off of probation so she can walk away. Who only knows what she might want to do now?
And you're walking around enjoying your best life, wearing eyelashes that are too long. I don't know why people are doing that. I think that's a new style or something, but no. So you are not going to be off of probation early. So probation, please tell probation officers to quit submitting me documentation asking for her to be taken off early. I'll only truly consider taking you off probation early if you return her $15,000 engagement ring that you took to some pawn shop and they probably gave you maybe $200 for it. She wants her engagement ring back and you should want her to have it back. And then until you internalize what you did to her, an elderly person allowing you into their home to work and you stealing their engagement ring, you have learned nothing on probation.
This ring is a $15,000 ring, but they said, the judge said it's for an elderly person. So this is probably like a real diamond, not a lab diamond, moistened, not nothing, a real diamond. It might even be in an antique setting. It might not even be the person's ring. It might have been some ring that was passed down from family. It might be an heirloom or whatever. And once again, she walked into that pawn shop and that person saw it and she was like, oh, I just want her. And they just gave her whatever they wanted to get her to get out the store. And that ring is sitting in their safe somewhere doing nothing but gathering value right now. And she thinks maybe, well, the lady had insurance and she probably got a check from the insurance, but that's not the ring.
That's all. The answer is no.
Judge, may I approach you?
Yes. Court is calling 2000.
Now I see why she does all these stipulations to these people on probation.
And she has a
and
whole
working in
list of
certain
stuff that
fields.
people can't do. You can't, because this is what, all these cases that she sees come through the courtroom, she's like, oh no, you can't work here. You can't do this. You can't do this. I don't want you doing that. And once again, because these people don't learn, because it's like,
Right.
why would I send you a wolf? Why would I send you back amongst the sheep?
Yeah, and plus on top of that, in case they relapse, they don't have to worry about them being anywhere where they can get easy access to stuff like this again.
And then that's why she also says about she doesn't even want them with family members, because you could be even worse, because now the family members, you know what their ID is, you know their name, you know all the information. That's why she's like, not even family members.
Yep.
That's why she says. But you know what? The other reason why is this: a lot of jobs that she might try to get to, they'll say, "Have you been convicted of a crime?" And if you can explain, and they still can tell you no, because if she has to explain that she was convicted of a crime or she's on probation for stealing something and say, "Oh, I stole a ring," and then if they call to find out more information, they find out you stole $15,000 worth of jewelry. They're like, "Oh no, no job for you, not here." Thanks for watching.
And also give us a thumbs up, like, comment, share. Subscribe to the channel and you'll be notified of every video as they come up. And get that algorithm going and help us build this channel in 2024.
And make sure that you don't wind up in a what had happened situation.